أهلا وسهلا بكم للمحطة بتاعت يحيى العربي. Hello and welcome to this amateur YouTube channel that I started in 2011, stopped using and then deleted everything and re-uploaded in 2018. The last Hearthstone video I made was an even Dragon Mage, an even hand Dragon Mage. So it was an even deck. It used even cards, obviously. It was a dragon deck, and it was like similar to Kilber's big hand mage, where you just put a bunch of big like hand synergy cards in your, like you draw a lot with the Book of Specters, and you try to outvalue your opponent. You have a lot of big minions. You have Mountain Giant, which you can play on turn 3. But the even deck just lacked certain options. Like without the hero power wasn't worth it. The only benefit was for the hero power that was cheap, and you had the Spirit and the Ice Walker, which could freeze, which basically could Cone of Cold, which was alright, but it wasn't worth sacrificing all the odd cards, in my opinion. So I decided to remove the even restriction and try to build a hand mage, but with dragons, instead of just an elemental hand mage like the one Kilber popularized. Because it seemed to me, at least, that elementals are a bit slow. They're clunky, they're hard to use, you have to play elementals every turn, which isn't always convenient. And there is synergy within the dragon themselves. Drawing a lot of cards means you're nearly guaranteed dragons. There aren't too many dragons in Mage, there's only Sindragosa. But there's a lot of good neutral dragons. There's a new 5 mana 3/6. Like I'll just show the deck. So at the bottom, here are all the cards. So there's only Sindragosa in Mage, that's a dragon. But there were 4 new dragons added, and a dragon synergy card in Fire Tree Witch Doctor. So here's what's really cool about the deck, is that ignoring all the even stuff, you can put all the powerful odd cards like Frostlit Jaina, Crowd Roaster, Astromancer, good medium taunts, and you can have a turn 1 play with Firefly that doesn't actually decrease your hand size, so you can actually play Giant on 4 if you draw Book of Specters, Firefly, and you play like Tar Creeper or something. The deck's not totally optimized, but I think this is a good list. It's just a defensive early game for your powerful mid game, and you can push other mid-range decks out. It's good against aggro, kind of. It's good against mid-range, kind of. It's a clunky deck. It's really weird. But Frostlit Jaina helps you win some control matchups, helps you. It has sustainability in some ways. And the convenient thing is, even though you throw away all your spells besides Book of Specters, Fire Tree Witch Doctor rewards you for doing that because you can actually get spells anyways. And Mage has way more powerful spells than Priest in general. You have Dragon Synergy cards, like Scaleworm, like Crowd Roaster, and you have like very powerful Dragon that clear the board. So you have a lot of removal just using the Dragons and Dragon Synergy cards. You can have a lot of value. Archmage Arugal can make you draw 6 cards. You're nearly never going to draw duds. There's only 2 spells, and if you're using Book of Spectre, there's only 1. So you're going to be very unlucky to draw the second one. So there's not much to talk about the deck. Just a powerful tempo deck. Tries to not draw like crap to win. So we're just going to take it out and play on ladder for a bit. The ladder was reset today because it's New Year's, and I'm here because I have nothing better to do. So let's try to get to rank 5. So we need to win max 9 games to rank 5 rank up. But if we have a win streak, that would be less. This deck has a bit of an issue against certain other decks. If it draws badly, it just loses. You kind of try to mulligan for the Book of Spectres, which is my experience, is that's usually the best play.
Versus Rexar. That's the hunt.
Okay, Book of Spectres.
You asked for it.
We shouldn't keep Ooze against a hunter because most hunters don't run Eagle Horn. Like there's the Death Rattle hunter doesn't run Eagle Horn, but every other hunter runs Eagle Horn. Okay, I guess we keep Ooze. We have Book of Spectres to draw other cards. We'll play it on turn 2 almost always, since we have no other good 2-drops for the most part. And we hope we get Mountain Giant early. So there are no spells in the deck. It's 1 Death Knight. I don't know, were we rewarded? I can't tell. 1, 2, 3. I don't know, do people who run Candle Shot run Eagle Horn though? Okay, so if I Book of Spectres, I think I mill. I draw 1, 2, 3. I have 7 cards in my hand. 8 cards. So I get 2 additional, so yeah. This helps me destroy eggs. So I can trade the 3/3 and kill this. Okay, so he's gonna Flanking Strike. Yeah. I hate Flanking Strike. I really can't stand Hunter these days. Okay, so what was his other turn for? Houndmaster Shaw, which wouldn't do much. Another Flanking Strike, which is fine, I guess.
I see a vision into flames.
Actually, we can kill it and trade if we pick Breath. Cinder Storm, Flame Strike doesn't do much. Plus, this makes him unable to play a good turn 5 play for the most part. Turn 8, Book of Spectres, maybe we draw Giant. So, his turn 5, he has no coin. Cube isn't gonna do anything. Okay. One, 2, 3. Yeah, we didn't draw it. Yeah, he's probably gonna cube, play dead. He's gonna have a bunch of 3/12s. This is kind of what I hate about Hunter. Oh, I guess he didn't have an activator, which is good.
My calculations are flawless.
Onward, friends! Turn better!
That's not a good card. Probably gonna play that card. I don't know what to do here.
I see a vision into flames. Trivial.
I don't know, is this fair? Doesn't feel fair. Turn 8 has 3/12s on board. And he plays Rexar. Golden Rexar. What a punk. Oh, Muzzy. I think this is a guy that's killing me. Well, I lost. I guess this deck sucks then.
You win.
Jaina versus Anduin.
Okay. Priest is an easier matchup.
You asked for it.
Actually, in most cases, Priest is just a free win. But you know, don't get too cocky, you just lose anyways. So, I want to coin out Aragal. Because Priest usually doesn't have an easy answer. Shadow Word Pain's better on other minions.
I did this. I cursed them all.
Maybe Blessing of Might too. I feel really bad if he kills it. But I don't want to keep Aragal. He never does anything if I just keep him in my hand the entire game. Oh, wow. Rewarded for once. One, two, three, 4, 5. And I'm gonna mill a card. But hey, turn 3 giants. Turn 3 giant, turn 4 giant. It's worth it.
Let the pain
My
sleep
hand is too full.
That card's slow anyways.
another falls.
Dick! Oh, a shadow.
Oh no, that's not DS. That's just fine.
Another falls.
This is just the boring old control priest that has Mind Blast and tries to kill you by like Anduin, Mind Blast, Mind Blast, Mind Blast, Hero Power. Oh, that shiz.
Is someone injured?
Going face?
Hand is too full.
Ooh.
Let me change your mind. I see a vision in the flames.
I don't know, this doesn't do much.
Dick! Oh, a shadow.
Okay, that's fine. I'm not tilted. Wait, he didn't even need to play the Twilight Acolyte. You know, drawing both of them that early and me not getting an answer whatsoever. You know, I'm starting to get really pissed at the current meta. It's just boring. There's nothing fun in Hearthstone in the past since Rastakhan. I actually, even with the nerfs, I think the nerfs made the meta even worse. Like, I prefer the combo decks right now to what I am playing against. Like, I'm sick of hunters. I'm sick of these boring control priests to just Mind Blast, or just summon a bunch of giant minions for 9 mana and just Mind Blast anyways. Like, there's nothing fun right now in Hearthstone. Like, you don't get rewarded for being creative in this game, and that's kind of like the biggest sucky thing about it. It's like, I want to play Hearthstone by playing creative decks that are fun, that win. Right? Don't even win all the time, just don't always suck. And I don't die to aggro all the time because I draw like crap, and aggro just always draws well. Like, there's nothing fun about the game because of that. Like, where's my 5/2 drops? I mulligan my entire hand. Well, he coined earlier.
I did this. I cursed them all.
It's probably not Explosive Trap. It's probably Wandering Monster. That's the most likely one. Oh yeah. Never rewarded, always punished. Can't take a risk in this game. Damn, he's taking a while to make a decision. Don't think this game is this complicated. I don't know. Is it that hard to make a turn 4 play? Oh man, that was such a difficult decision. I'm not gonna even trade into his 3/3. It's not worth it. Wow. That took a bunch of brain power right there. And it's Explosive Trap. Not what I expected. So he played 2 secrets, so he's probably gonna Spellstone soon. So I will play Dragon's Maw. Okay, so that's a trade into a minion one, right? Oh, Snake! Okay. So he's a secret hunter. That much is obvious.
Warriors of the frozen wastes.
Okay, what type of spell would be good? Death Claw is good. Primordial Drake is good to have in hand. I wonder what secret he'd pick. Freezing is probably one. Wandering Monster is another. Rat is probably not going to be a pick. Snipe is mediocre in most cases. Plus, I have a Firefly in hand, a Flame Elemental, so he probably wouldn't pick that. I expect Freezing. Okay, and it is Freezing Trap, exactly like I said. So, what's the best play here? I think playing taunts. So, trading here. Playing Serenite. I'm not sure. Is going face worth it? I don't think so, because having so much health and getting a card next turn means that... Like, I'm not playing around Mind Control Tech because I just don't think it's worth... Actually, no, why am I playing... He doesn't have minions. Yeah, he doesn't have Mind Control Tech. This is, like, the best play to make. Positioning-wise, maybe I effed up, because Crushing Walls is a thing. Rexar? Death Grip isn't actually worth it, I just noticed. Because he has no minions. Like, I have to wait for him to get the Raptor, actually, in order to actually benefit off Death Grip. I swear, like, it's not worth doing that. Actually, just because I hate, what's it called? Deadly Shot so much, I'm gonna make this play. Still not playing around Crushing Walls properly. Okay, so my opponent's probably gonna get a Poisonous Rush card or something akin to that, because like Lich King isn't allowed to survive more than a turn, even when your opponent has no removal. Hunter's Mark, a Deadly Shot, getting lucky with it, getting a random poisonous minion, Life to what? Oh, that's not gonna do anything by itself. The good thing about Hunters, they don't have board clears. Like, efficient ones. They have, like, pseudo-board clears. So, Anti-Magic Shell is going to be really tough for them to get through. Trade. Oh, Baited Arrow. That's what it was. Well, the best part about that is I can actually make this play. Finally play around Crushing Walls a bit. So I have 6 mana to play any minion next turn and Anti-Magic Shell. And I think that's the deciding factor of this game. That's when, unless he draws the lovely Death Rattle deal damage card, he's not gonna be able to come back from the game. Syndragosa. That's interesting. I don't think it's worth it though. If it's Rat, Would he have picked trap? It wasn't rat. So, explosive? Yeah, there we go. Okay. That's a good sign. He picked one immediately, so it must have been something he wanted. And that one he picked pretty fast too. So is it Rush Poisonous? Rush Poisonous with, what's his face? Probably. Because that trade would make sense. It's probably not the blowback. Did you forget they can't be targeted? Oh, it was glow flat. He just didn't want to play it when it was good. Okay.
The icy winds of Northland will consume your souls!
Oh wow, that's a really crappy minion to get. Like, Thanos does nothing. Echo Rush. Oh. Well earned. Not. One, two, three. Oh man, give me a Pyroblast. Give me a reward for once. Oh! I got something useful. Kind of. I don't think I have elementals in this deck besides Firefly, and I played them all. As long as he doesn't get those 10% life steals every turn, I can win. Okay, that's not a big deal. We played one baited arrow, so we might get another one. Okay. Okay. We have it on lockdown for the most part. No element. Oh wait, we did play an elemental. We do have lethal, even if he clears the board, because Calamos. I forgot I do have elemental giants and elemental now. So we do have burst if he clears our board with glowbacks or something like it. Yeah, I think we won anyways, but that was a tough game.
The elements combine!
press well played, I guess. Okay. Those were 3 games. I lost against a priest. He kind of just Twilight Acolyted both my giants and won the game. So I guess maybe I should keep giants in hand for later. And play like more mid-rangey minion with lower attack against priests. Unless they're Mechathune, where giants should be played early. Okay.
Versus
Name taken.
None can escape my fury. You asked
So my ad means odd. Odd means this hand isn't good. Actually, I'll keep Scale Worm just because it's removal against their annoying 2-drops and stuff. Or not 2 drops, 3 drops, like Fledgling. Okay, some will survive since he doesn't have what he normally plays. He might just be playing the Teleseth Temple version, where you have Shadow Steps and Teleseth. And just kill your opponent that way instead. You know, you don't play with the powerful weapon, you just cheese another way. What else could this be? It's not Quest, it's not Kingsbane, I don't think. I think Kingsbane's kind of dead nowadays.
I see a vision in the flames.
Okay, Glyph is good.
Prophecy.
Okay, we got good ones for once. We got 2 good spells. Fan. I can't tell what he's playing. Getting Jaina this early is a really good thing. But actually, I really kind of dislike the Death Knights in general, because they just have so much value that they kind of stop other more creative strategies from getting popular. And like cards like Valspine, it just like, these cards aren't fun. They're just strong and boring. Like, I can't wait for the new year, when cards are gonna start being, like, Hearthstone's gonna be a bit more limited. I know some people aren't excited for that. I definitely am contrary to that perspective. I think current Hearthstone isn't fun. And that Drasticons Rumble didn't really add much. Except stuff like that, where you just Fungal Mancer twice as much. I don't know. He played...
My calculations are flawless.
the icy wind.
Hey, look! Special Summon. Cannot be Special Summoner set unless you play it from a random effect. New Year's in 7 minutes. Oh. It's this type of deck. It's a Pogo Hopper deck. Hey, well, I have Crowd Roaster.
Smart moves. I concede.
I didn't really earn that one. So this was the 4th game. So let's play like a game or 2 more. It feels like we went nowhere. We lost 2, we won 2. Like, what do we learn from this? That Death Rattle Hunter's OP? That Mind Blast is an unfun, uninteractive card? That Frostlace Jaina is busted? We didn't even play her, but she just is.
Jaina versus
Hunter.
Rexa.
So we can beat more aggressive hunters, but we have trouble against Death Rattle. So we'll try to get a dragon for Witch Doctor. Oh wow. Not sure this is good or bad. It feels good, but it might just not be enough. So we're going first. I don't know if that's better or worse. Secret Plan. Okay, so this is not... So if we get a dragon, yeah, we play. We definitely
I
play
see
it.
a vision in the
By Witch
flames.
Doctor. Oh! Shh. We pick that, right? Like, they're not gonna have eggs. Nobody plays Secret Plan in Death Rattle Hunter. because they don't have the spell stone. So yeah. Wow. We have cards for days. Coin flanking strike. Creative gameplay, right? Oh no, it's the other way around. 1, 2, 3.
I see a vision in the flames.
Flame Geyser's removal. So he's gonna coin out Spellstone and play the other Spellstone, right? No? Hey man, what's wrong?
Prophecy.
Okay, we're gonna... Wandering. Oh, wow. Rewarded for bad plays. Spellstone? Rewarded again. A higher being is rewarding me for all the suffering I endured. I'm gonna play Drake just because it's so sticky. Because if they Hunter's Marks that, I can play Giants for 3 that they can't remove. Oh, baited arrow! Run and interactive. Totally not broken. I think Astromancer is good for next turn. I have a feeling Zul'jin's coming down soon. So just in case that happens. We're playing Army of the Dead next turn. No other plans necessary. Like we might lose Jaina. Okay, we're gonna do this. Freezing. Aw, that feels rewarding. This by itself. Because we can do...
My calculations are flawless.
And we got Hyreek the Bat, because that's the best 8-drop in the game. Oh, no Zul'jin. Just kill command. That's an odd ordering. That's very odd ordering. So we lost Jaina, but we have a board. These are the types of crazy games. Like Lich King cards are better when you don't have spells in your deck. So there's synergy even in just having Army of the Dead. You only lose. There are only 3 cards that can get destroyed by Army of the Dead in this deck. Jaina and the 2 Book of Specters. And in most games you wouldn't play Army of the Dead if you still had Jaina in your deck. to begin with, so it's not like this was a bad play. This is an aggressive deck. Jaina is gonna be like a way too slow plan. I think he's dead anyways. This is 5, 8, 13, 2, 1. Yeah, he's dead.
Well fought. I can see.
Yay, bonus stars. One more game for rank 6. So we learned that Secret Hunter and Spell Hunter are... No, not Secret. Spell Hunter is too slow to interact with a deck that summons really big minions consistently in the mid-game. And we can clear off his 3/3s, and we have removal. Oh, fireworks.
Jaina versus Rexa.
Happy New Year's, everyone.
You asked for it.
Firefly. Good. That to me screams Flanking Strike.
To my side.
So the worst possible combination of traps is
Greetings, traveler.
oh, I know what he's gonna play. Baited Arrow. The epitome.
I see a vision in the flames.
Oh, this one. Oh, yay! That's exactly what we needed. So I think this was pretty expected. Okay. Actually, that was probably the worst one to attack with if it was freezing. Explosive. And... oh, that's it? Okay. Nice. Oh. So it's wrapped. Oh.
My calculations are flawless.
The spirits feast today!
I never saw that card before C play. I think only once, and the music was off. Aaron is gone. You'll never hear its attack animation sound.
Trivial.
Well, this isn't good.
Trivial.
Okay, so this is Rat Trap. Like, there's nothing else I could do. I think he's playing way too defensively.
Here comes a big ass!
Yikes. Spellstone first, please. Okay, it died. He kill commanded it. He kill commanded its face. Resummon nothing. Rat trap. I knew that. Coin. Oh wow. Well, Happy New Year's, guys. Nothing but trash on ladder these days. Playing the same junk.
Jaina versus Jaina!
You asked for it. Oh, it is on.
You drew Zul'jin in his first. Zul'jin, all the animal companions, spellstones, secrets. I kind of expected that, but he played it way later than he should have.
An incredible discovery!
second ice barrier.
My calculations are
That
flawless.
one already attacked.
Keep getting crap minions. Come on.
Trivial.
Reality woven.
My calculations are flawless.
This will be grisly. The end is coming!
It's too full.
Yeah, I don't care about that part.
Trivial.
Job's done.
So,
Let the pain speak to me.
do we have lethal? Yeah, we do. So he needs Frost Nova. Do you play one? Oh, never mind.
Do not fear power. Fear those who wield it.
Reality woven.
Does he play Flame Strike? Nope. What am I supposed to do?
I see a vision in the flames. Someday I'll be just like you. I'll be just like you. Someday I'll be just like you. Someday I'll be just like you.
require my
Not gonna get one fireball off. No power. Just dead rangeless.
Jaina versus Rexa. Let the hunt begin.
You asked for it.
Job done. How long can this go on? How long can this go on? Out of my jungle! Free me! May my ancestors. I did this. I cursed them all!
My calculations are flawless.
Another fall! Go away!
Your hand is too full.
Trivial.
To my side!
Do not fear power. Fear those who wield it.
Here comes the big
Wow. I don't have a way to deal with this. I just lose, I guess. Concede again. This is like the fourth game I lose. Like, this deck isn't bad. It's not like it's badly built or something. It's just that everyone on the ladder is playing the same crap that it's bad against. If I just played against decks, like the other decks, like Odd Warrior, this deck does well against. Like, more aggro decks, this deck does decently against it. But all these spell hunters, I'm sick of them.
Let the hunt begin.
You asked for it.
Quickly. To my side. How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
It'd be nice to draw that 7-mana dragon. That's not 7 mana.
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
Well, I don't know. I'll play one more game. Nah, I think I'm done. Hunter's just too unfair. Hunter's just too bullcrap. Brain dead basic plays, turn 4 flanking, spells, secret spellstone, plays Zul'jin, high roll, get a bunch of huffers, kill all your opponent's stuff, never draw badly, always have your stuff in the first 10 cards, never not mess up, always get the good zombies, you know. Basic brain dead stuff. This is just really tilting. Like, I spend a while theory crafting interesting decks, and I go on ladder, and I lose like 3 out of 10 games, like 7 out of 10 games. Like, if I play the boring stuff, if I play like the boring thing that everyone else is playing, sure, I can rank up, but I don't want to watch that myself. I like seeing interesting decks win, or like new sleeper decks doing well. And right now the meta isn't there for experimenting. When did the expansion come out? A month ago? And the meta has become the most stale, boring thing ever. Like, the thing is, yeah, I lost a bunch of games, but I've been playing a bunch of other decks in my free time. And I still think that's a valid criticism. Right now, even with the nerfs to Odd Paladin, it's still a decent deck. Death Rattle Hunter, all the hunters are just busted in how powerful they are, and they're just not fun to play against. You have aggro decks running wild, like Odd Rogue and Even Paladin, Even Shaman. Like, is Hearthstone fun right now? I don't think so. Like, look at all the decks I have. I have, like, Quest Paladin, Combo Tempo Mage, just some random Odd Warrior, Even Dragon Warrior, this Odd Overload Shaman. I'm playing the OTK for fun. There's this Egg Paladin, this Dragon Mage, Even Rogue, Egg Warlock, Even Hunter, Even Druid, some aggressive Odd Mage, mid-range Discard, a silly version of Tempo Rogue. Like, most of my decks are silly decks. If you look at all my archives, most of my decks are fun. I can't stand Hearthstone. Like the only reason I keep trying to play is because I want to rank up, not because I'm like having fun. Like, maybe there are things we can learn from the deck. Which cards are bad, which cards are good, which cards to switch out, tech choices. Like, sure. But it just feels like, unless you're playing Odd Warrior, so this deck, you're not going to beat the aggressive decks. And even with Odd Warrior, you're not guaranteed to win those games. Aggro decks are just too strong. There aren't enough control decks. The combo decks are gone. Right? Like, Malagos Druid, Shudderwalk Shaman. These decks could beat aggro decks because they had good anti-aggro cards. But now that they don't have their combos, there's no reason to play them. So aggro's running wild on ladder, for the most part. I don't know about the data, but that's how it seems to me, from my experience. Ranking up in the past, like, 2 weeks. Ladder's boring. And it feels like every time I switch my deck to a different archetype, so I'm like going from control to mid-range, immediately I stop playing the decks I'm playing against. Like, right now I'm just playing Hunters with my Dragon, right? But immediately when I switch to like Warrior, all that I'm going to be playing against are like whatever counters Warrior, like Death Rattle Hunter 7. Like, I only played one Death Rattle Hunter as Mage. And now, yeah, whatever. I hope you enjoyed the video at my expense. And, like, subscribe, and share or whatever. Hope you have some interesting opinions on this.